Hi, my crafty friends. This is Mary. You're watching Cardz TV. I've decided to challenge myself to do something this time. I know I challenge all of you with Cricut Cards Challenge and the Cardz TV Design Team Challenge, but this time I'm going to challenge myself. I got these handy little card containers. They're clear, and this one will hold 6 cards with envelopes, and I wanted to make a set for each one of the ladies in my Bible study. So I am challenging myself to make 9 sets of cards, because there's 9 of us. Well, I got to take myself out. Okay, 8 sets of 6 cards each, and put them in this little container, and I'm going to tie them up with a bow and give each one of the ladies one of these sets. They're the sweetest ladies. I love them all to death, and I just wanted to do something for them. So that's the challenge I'm giving myself. So I'm going to use Country Life and Elegant Edges to make the first card, and I'm going to try to get these done pretty quickly. It may take me a while, though. It may take me a couple of weeks, because I've got to do so many sets. But I'll show you as I go along what I'm getting done. So we're going to use Country Life, Elegant Edges, and we're going to use one of my new stamp sets, Cardz TV Stamps, Critter Captions. I love this set. You can use this for chickens and elephants and lions and skunks, pigs, squirrels, giraffes, turtles. You can use this for lots. Frogs, sheep. So I've decided to use the Barnyard Buddies. It goes really well with this Country Life cartridge. So I'm going to get this out of the way and bring in my papers and show you what we're going to do for the first card in the challenge I'm giving myself. I don't know what to call it. I guess it should have a name. I'll think of something. Now, in the Country Life cartridge on page 39, there is this pig with a chicken writing on its back, and I just think that is so funny and so cute. So that's the one I decided to use for the front of my card. And here it is. I've already cut it out, put it together, and I've inked it with some Tim Holtz Tea-Dye Distress ink. But let me tell you about the layers. I cut this background right here out of black, because that's what's showing through for the pig's ears, eyes, and tail. I cut this layer out of a kind of medium tan, I guess you'd call it. You hit shift and then that one. This next layer right here that's for the pig, I cut out of a ivory. And here is the chicken right here, and I cut the chicken out of a kind of a light gray. I didn't have any off-white, but I thought that gray worked pretty well. Now, when you hit shift in layer 1, it cuts the chicken's legs and beak. Well, the legs came out okay. They were small, but not too small. The beak was tiny, so I just took a marker, an orange marker, and colored in the beak, and you can't tell the difference. And then for the red on top of the chicken's head, that is on layer 2. You'd hit shift and layer 2. And I put this all together, and I think it turned out so stinking cute. And I've got it on 2 thicknesses of foam tape. Now let me show you the card base we're going to use for this. I wanted to go with some country looking papers. This is from Graphic 45, and I'll have all the supplies listed as well as the dimensions at the end of the video. I cannot think of the name of this. I know it's Graphic 45, but I'll have it at the end of the video in case you're interested in it. It's double-sided, and I love both sides, but I really like this for this card. So we've got a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card base. It's going to open like that. I'm going to add, this is kind of a brick red matte, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then we're going to add the Graphic 45 paper on there, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. Then I'm going to add a border down here, and this little red polka dot border is 1.25 inches by 5, and this is from Recollections. And I wanted to have a little scallop at the top, so before I adhere this down, I'm going to add the scallop to the back. And this is some more black cardstock, and this is 1/2 inch by 5 inches, and I used my Fiskars threading water punch for that. So I really like the look of it. So I'm going to get my ATG gun and start getting all these adhered. This is a very, very quick card. And then we'll get our pig and chicken added to the front, and we'll be done in no time. And I got to make 7 more of these, so I better get cracking. I've got all my background mats adhered down, but this one I decided rather than to put the little scallop border behind it, I decided to turn it the other way and put it on top. I like the look of that better. So we're going to get this added to the front. Sometimes you just have to play around with things, and your original idea might get changed because you decide something looks better another way. And we'll get this put on. Just line up the bottom and the sides. And my little pig and chicken are going to go right there. Now for the sentiment, I used Elegant Edges to cut my little top note piece, and I've stamped it with the Cardz TV stamp Barnyard Buddies, and I've inked around it pretty heavily with the Tim Holtz Tea-Dye Distress ink. But let me show you where to find that sentiment mat in the Elegant Edges cartridge. That is on page 25. There it is right there, and I cut that at 1 3/4 inches. This one's called Swirl 1, and this is the oblong. So we're going to go ahead, and I think that's where I want my sentiment. I'm going to go ahead and put our little pig and chicken down. I love this. There's so many cute things in that Country Life cartridge. And I wanted to give y'all an update. You know, I told you that my New Testament cartridge had stopped working. Well, I've got another one on the way. So I'll be back to using that one again in no time. Oh, I love that. Now we'll go ahead and put our sentiment on, and you know we have to have a button. I've stamped this twice, so that's why you're seeing it on the back too. I didn't get it quite straight the first time. And we're just going to put this in an angle right up here in the corner. And grab a glue dot and add a button. And my first challenge card is done. Oh, I'm loving it. I hope the ladies like this one. And then on the inside, I can put hello friend, or, you know, just anything like that. It's a cute little friendship card, I think. I think they'll like this one. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys. And I'll have the name of this graphic 45 paper at the end of the video, as well as the others, and all the dimensions in case you'd like to make this card too. Have an awesome day, everybody, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye now.